Well, imagine losing your income for months, relying on unemployment to pay bills, only to find out that you have to pay it all back, plus penalties for taking it in the first place.
It's payback time for many people in South Dakota. The State Department of Labor says it overpaid people $2.7 million in unemployment benefits. In tonight's KELOLAND News investigation, Angela Kennecke discovers that these cases are skyrocketing and creating even more hardship for people already down on their luck.
Many people who relied on unemployment just to get by during the pandemic after being laid off are now finding out that the South Dakota Department of Labor says they weren't entitled to the money and they must pay it all back.
It made me almost sick because I was scared, you know. It made me feel like I did something wrong, and I just did what they told me to do, you know.
Yeah, and it's been several months already, and I'm pregnant with my second child, and it's incredibly stressful to have this hanging over my head right now.
Sarah Knutson and Jenna Haig have both been told by the South Dakota Department of Labor that they can't keep the money they collected in unemployment benefits. The state says Haig owes $9,413. Knutson has received a notice she must pay back $5,676.
Do you have $6,000 to pay back?
Absolutely not.
Knutson, a massage therapist, worked part-time and was laid off when the pandemic hit. It took weeks, but her unemployment benefits finally arrived. She was then given the opportunity to return to the job, but says she worried for her own health and she chose not to return. She called the South Dakota Department of Labor to cancel her unemployment claim.
I called them immediately. The guy advised me what to do to cancel that claim, and he also suggested that I could maybe qualify for my small business.
Her small business was giving massages out of her home, which she also ceased to do because of the pandemic. Pandemic unemployment assistance was created as part of the CARES Act by Congress in March, and it provided unemployment benefits to self-employed or gig workers who typically wouldn't have qualified. People like Knutson were able to get the minimum benefit payment of $172 a week without any supporting paperwork. Knutson says she was encouraged by the South Dakota Department of Labor to apply.
You know, I said, it's a pretty small business, you know, but he's like, no, it doesn't matter how small, just, you know, try to do, you know, sign up for the application and see if they approve it. You should get at least the minimum.
Knutson continued to check her claim online, and 6 weeks later, it still said eligibility not decided. However, she received a deposit in her account, so she called the Department of Labor to inquire about it.
They don't call you back. You can't get through. You sat on hold for 2 hours. I mean, it was a full-time job just calling them.
She used the money to pay her bills.
My house payment, all my utilities. I mean, it was a desperate moment.
Then this month, Knutson got a letter accusing her of fraud.
I don't think I should have to pay it back. And I don't know how I'm going to pay it back.
Knutson has cashed in her retirement savings to survive.
I was just saying I don't know anyone who it wouldn't be a hardship on to get an unexpected $10,000 bill in the mail.
Jenna Haig works as a physical therapist for a regional health system. She gets paid per patient, but was furloughed when the pandemic hit. She applied for unemployment, but then got a letter from the Department of Labor saying she had to pay it all back, plus penalties.
I didn't think it was real. I told my husband, is this like a phishing scam or something? What's going on? Because it was so out of the blue, and it was 4 months later after I had stopped applying for unemployment. So I was really blindsided by that.
Finally, Haig was able to determine it was a mix-up in paperwork by her employer.
And so the state had said, you lied about your hours, so the whole thing is off. And so we had my employer provide a statement that said, it was our mistake. We accidentally mixed up these weeks. Her reporting was correct.
Did it help?
Not so far.
Both Haig and Knutson have filed appeals in their cases.
Some of these bills are $10,000, $15,000.
Attorney Brent Thompson of East River Legal Services says requests for legal help to appeal unemployment benefit payback cases are up by 40%, much more than his office can handle.
Yes, there are certainly cases that are appealable, and we have a very limited amount of resources to take some of these cases as a legal aid. But short of that, you're left with the private bar. And that costs money. That costs a lot of money. And just by the nature of this work, How many people on unemployment can afford an attorney?
The South Dakota Department of Labor tells KELOLAND Investigates that it overpaid $2.7 million in benefits between October 1st of 2019 and September 30th of 2020. The department says whether it was due to an unintentional error by an employee or its fault, it still must be repaid. However, the last $900 billion coronavirus stimulus bill that passed allows workers to keep their PUA benefit overpayments if their state says it's okay. The South Dakota Department of Labor told KELOLAND Investigates in an email that it would waive repayment of the PUA overpayment if the state determines the claimant was not at fault for receiving it, and that repayment would be contrary to equity and good conscience.
A lot of people just rely upon the government to tell them, this department to tell them if they apply or not, and they just don't understand.
The South Dakota Department of Labor says $416,142 of the $2.7 million in overpayments, or nearly 16%, was determined to be fraud.
According to that letter, they're trying to say I fraudulently tried to get extra money, and I didn't do that.
I feel very strongly that I did everything that I was supposed to, and I never, tried to be fraudulent in any way. So I don't really understand why all this is happening, and my dream is just for it to all go away.
A side effect of the pandemic that's just, I think people aren't talking about, one of those things that we're going to be suffering from for months, if not years. That's going to be a problem for just many people in the community.
We asked the South Dakota Department of Labor for an on-camera interview to address this issue and these specific cases, but we were denied. They also said they couldn't tell us how many of these overpayment cases are currently being appealed. Of course, not all overpayments are due to simple mistakes from the claimants or the government. The Secret Service is conducting hundreds of investigations into an estimated more than $1 billion worth of unemployment fraud across the country.
In two KELOLAND.com original reports, we take a closer look at the laws when it comes to overpayments and what you should do if you've been told to pay back unemployment.